welcome to our video today. You're in for a treat. We decided we are going to highlight District 20 schools because I think when you're moving here and our clients are like, hey, we're coming to the area, we really want to zone into these school districts. We usually take Kayleen's car, and today I took mine because it's going to break. Oh, no, this is your phone. That's how we broke it last time. You know that. We are back. We have regrouped for today. It has been an hour and 45 minutes since Kaylee
We had to do a pit stop.
We first met and we were like, all right, so we're going to do filming today.
This is how the day started, though.
I'll pick you up. All right, we just text, like, whatever.
She said, pick you up, or meet at 10 to film. I said, yes. I showed up in her driveway. She was sitting in my driveway.
I was like, where are you? She's like, I'm in your driveway. I'm like, you're not in your driveway. She's like, I'm in your driveway. So then we had to meet at Target, and then I thought we'd do filming in my car, which we'd never do. It was a complete disaster. We broke our equipment. We have got coffee. We have regrouped. And so now we are ready.
We were trying to find a new piece.
It was a disaster.
Luckily, we have an extra set of mics. So.
My mornings, the last few mornings, have been awful. I told you what happened yesterday? So yesterday I had my carpets cleaned.
It's disgusting.
Which I haven't had my carpets cleaned. We're going to get to the point of our video, I promise. Well, I haven't had my carpets cleaned in like 4 years, and I just don't think about it. And I was like, I should have my carpets cleaned. So I was like running around like a mad woman in my house. I had like an hour and a half with no one in my house to try to get like things off of it, and my daughter's disgusting. And so I was trying to get it all clean. And I come upstairs and I'm like, it smells like poop in here. And I was like, my dogs, which they never pooped inside, and my Roomba vacuum got on it and
like
took
worst case scenario,
all over my entire living room,
smeared
all over my rug. At least it's a ruggable, so I could wash it. It was like inside. It was so disgusting. I called my husband.
But she didn't want to throw it away because she just bought a new one.
I just bought it. I was real close to throwing it away because it was like in the crevices, and there was so much dog shit everywhere. I was so crabby. Anyways, those are my mornings. So we are regrouped an hour and 45 minutes later, and we are ready.
We're still going to get this damn video done.
We're going to get this video done for you guys. So we are showing you today District 20 high schools. Why District 20, I would say, is because, you know, if we look at the top 3 schools, or top 3 districts in the area, Cheyenne Mountain, Lewis Palmer rank in the top. They're smaller districts. They're kind of easier to, like, I guess, grasp, get a hold of. A lot of our clients ask about Academy District 20. It's a larger district.
Well, and that's the thing. Cheyenne Mountain, 1 high school. Lewis Palmer, 2 high schools.
Right.
Now we're at District 20, and there's 5 different high schools, plus some charter schools and some non-traditional high schools. And so that's what we thought we would tackle it. And I think we both worked in Academy District 20 before. And we were in a high school, and so I felt like we have a real good grasp on the culture of schools and kind of what the difference is.
And this isn't going to tell you everything you need to know. We'll do, so make sure you subscribe. We'll do one on middle schools and elementary schools as well, because a lot of our clients have kiddos. We're starting with high schools because today's a rough day and there's less of them. And so we already did Rampart and Liberty, to be honest, and it's with the different camera, and stay tuned to the end. It's going to get better from here on out.
We got in the car and she's like, oh, I feel at home. Now we can do this.
Filming car. So we're right now, so we're going to show you Liberty, where Kayleen's kids go, Rampart, where my kiddos have gone. We're going to head up to Pine Creek. Then we're going to head up to Discovery Canyon.
And I don't know if we might just have to get out and stop and talk about Air Academy.
Yeah, because
I don't know if we can get on base.
Well, we probably could if we wanted to, but it's a lot to get on base.
It's a lot.
And they actually are building in, I think the bond's up this year to build a brand new Air
We just got an email about it, actually, about the bond. There's a meeting.
And also, if we have time, we're going to stop by the Classical Academy. The way this morning's going, I'm not guaranteeing it, but also there's a wait list for these schools for the Classical Academy as well, so charter school. So I'm going to stop talking. We're going to regroup, and we're going to go show you some District 20 high schools in the area. Let's go.
Okay. So Liberty High School, to me, because of a lot of the offerings, I guess the difference is because a lot of high schools you can take college level credits or whatnot. This is, I guess, maybe a little bit more of a traditional high school, career technical education emphasis. And then on top of that, they can still take college level for credits at the school as well. So CTE wing right here, traditional high school. I think this and Rampart have even the same floor plans.
Yeah.
They just have like different colors, different wings on here. So once you walk in to Academy 20 High School, you kind of know the layout, but it goes multiple levels. Again, this with all the windows is kind of like their lunchroom, kind of catch-all area. But then on the other side, maybe we'll drive around, is one of the District 20 stadiums called Hatchell Field. There's now 2 district stadiums. There's a Academy 20 North Stadium, which is up at Pine Creek, and then one at South, which this is, I think, the southernmost high school in District 20. And then it also goes up the hill over here for their baseball, soccer fields, tennis courts.
And that's actually
then that's Timber
View or Ridge?
View. Timber View Middle School right next door as well. So I will say the only thing that I'm not crazy about is the amount of school traffic you get here. I think because you have a middle school, high school, and then there's a new parochial elementary school right here as well. And so there's a lot of school traffic in this area. All right, we thought we'd give you guys like a drive in.
It's a little bumpy, just so you know, it's not my driving.
Here's like
just
one parking lot. It's lunchtime, so you guys will get to see some fun high schoolers in
action.
Real life action. They have like painted parking spots. Did your senior do that this year, Lori?
I did. If we go to Rampart for one of them, I will show you. I painted. My son has liked orcas since he was like so young.
Liked what?
Orcas.
Oh, I did see.
And so when I was like, "What are you going to paint for your parking spot?" He's like, "Orcas," and I was like, "Oh,
orcas."
He's like a 6'5", 250-pound football player, and he painted orcas.
So then the rest of the school kind of goes up the hill over there.
And then show them the mountain view. I love that part about a lot of D20 schools.
That's what this is better of. I mean, every school, and that's what from that lunchroom shot, you get that. We just were too far below. We were trying to stay away so our kids didn't spot us.
Your kids didn't find you?
But this, again, Liberty High School, we are driving, like 5 minutes, Lori, over to Rampart? Not even.
Yeah.
They're very close together. Do you want to show them a neighborhood nearby real quick, though?
Yeah, I'm going to show my neighborhood real by. That's a nice
real
word.
by. Instead of, well, I guess you guys can continue to see the school.
Yeah, why don't you, we'll bring it back on in a second when we get to the neighborhood.
All right, we'll bring you back on. Okay, so I thought I'd bring you guys on
Classic
and show you.
Liberty
neighborhood. So this is like the same main street off of Liberty. Oh, it's trash day here. I was telling Lori, like, this is just, like, all the houses around here are just kind of that traditional, like, Briargate home. A lot of 2 stories. There's my friend right there, actually.
Oh.
Hi, Abby.
Oh, she's waving. No HOA in a lot of these neighborhoods, I would say. If you want an area without an HOA, Liberty has more than other high schools.
Yep.
I would say Liberty and Rampart. Probably, maybe some Air Academy.
Well, and I'm going to say both schools, Liberty and Rampart, because they're so close together. I call their neighborhoods nearby both Briargate.
Yep,
There's just different subsections of it, but very similar housing around there. Price points.
I was gonna say, what would you give them for price point?
I would say $550 to like $650 is most.
Yeah.
The house prices around here.
So that's your neighborhood tour for the day. We're off to our next high school.
We wanted to bring you on and show you a neighborhood literally right across the street from Rampart High School. This is called what? Navigation Way?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what's
Or
why don't I know what it is? I can't think of it.
Windjammer.
Windjammer.
The street is Navigation Way. But this is, along with Briargate homes, I would say this is very typical for the area right around Rampart.
A lot of bi-levels and tri-levels, homes from this
Well,
side
like
is
the
a little bit
80s.
older. This one's 80s. I think
I've shown that house before.
Yeah, I think we did too for her. I remember that one. And then across the street, maybe the late 90s, I would say. You get a lot of like 90s homes in this area.
Well, they do have in this neighborhood, like if we have people that are looking They want to be District 20, you know, maybe around 650, a little bit more yard space. I do think Windjammer has a little bit bigger lots. So, just an area. We are heading next over to Pine Creek. So we are pulling into one of the parking lots over here at Rampart, and yeah, check out
This
that
is where
view.
my kiddos go to school.
Yes, and here's, like, we're coming more from your field side.
Yep, field, the marching band, her field's on the other side.
Oh, I didn't know you guys have one of those, like, courses back there too.
Yeah, it's like a little ropes course, and it backs with that Rampart
Liberty
Park.
has one of those too.
Oh, my son is here, so you can't see my orcas. He's parked on them.
Oh, is that the
Yes.
parking space?
Look, I'm gonna get out and show you my orcas. I need to see. I did that freehand, just so you know. A free-handed orca.
You free-handed
I free-handed
orcas?
the orca. I think it was pretty good.
Oh, that's funny.
But
He
yeah,
did
so
orca.
this-
I thought for sure he would do a hippo.
No, I thought, well, even when he was like in kindergarten, his teacher was like, "Can he write about something else other than orcas?" He loved orcas. Anyways, so this is Rampart High School. My kids go here. They absolutely have loved it. It's been a great experience.
And this is kind of the side of the school. The front is like right up here around the corner. It is an IB school, whereas Liberty is not.
Well, I will say intel on that is it might be going away and it's just going to be AP.
Oh, really?
So yeah, the last graduating full class of the IB is this year, or maybe it was even last year. So the IB will be going away. It'll just be AP classes, but a District 20 school, good reviews here in the area. But we'll get out and
So
show
we'll
you a
get
little more.
out, check out Lori's orcas, and let her talk a little bit about Rampart.
To Rampart High School. We kind of drove you around already, but there's a pool in here as well, and football, and just a really good atmosphere. They have a lot of school spirit, I would say. My kids have played sports here. My kids have done soccer, football, basketball, baseball. Who knows? They're really involved within the student body as well, and it's a really good culture. I'd say my kids always have gone to school happy, which I know sounds kind of silly, but they've never not wanted to go to school. Sure, they didn't like maybe a
Certain
math class
days
or
or
certain
something.
days or whatever, but for the most part, the culture here for my kids was really welcoming and inviting.
Is the
well.
AVID program specific to Rampart too?
Other high schools have it because they have it at Liberty too, don't they? Or no?
I
You
don't
you
think
don't
so
know?
because Brooke, when she was going to go here, she wanted to do
Okay.
the AVID, but then I guess we never looked
So they
into
do
it.
have the AVID program. My daughter actually started doing it this year. It is area, what does AVID stand for again? Area something.
They get quite a few college credits
They do,
by
so
the
they
end of
take-
it, and they prep them, right?
Yeah, so it's all about like study skills, organizational skills, getting ready for that next level of school, that next ready of preparation to go on to that secondary level. But they do take classes at UCCS. So when they graduate, they get I don't know how many credits they have, but they'll have a good chunk of credits, at least a year, half a semester.
Without
worth at
pulling them
UCCS.
out of the high
Right,
school.
it's held directly here. Like my daughter
Yeah.
went on a visit the other day to the college. So a really good opportunity for kids to take advantage of that as well. Really good marching band. They're really known for their marching band as well here. So a little bit about Rampart. We love it. We're gonna
What are
drive
the?
you
What's
around.
their
Rams?
mascot?
They're the Rampart Rams. just
Rampart
so you all
Rams.
know. So,
And
let me
what
show
are their colors?
you. They are blue and gold.
Blue
So,
and gold,
kinda
but
like
they're
this.
more like a royal blue, like that.
Yeah. I think
Like Liberty's the navy blue and red, and then
come on, you have to see my orca. This is my
oh,
son's
we're gonna
car.
check out Lori's
You have to see my
orcas.
orcas.
Okay.
So my son did not paint it when he was supposed to, so he's like, Mom, come help me paint. So me and my daughter,
Oh, look how
help paint.
cute!
this is my daughter. We all painted one, and we had our family judge which one was the best. So this was my
I'm
daughter's.
actually impressed with
But
your
kind
orcas.
of get under and show him this orca right here. This one's mine.
This is your orca.
This is my orca. Can you
Let me see if I can have.
Look how good it is. Can you see that in there? Ish. I think it's a really good orca.
I'm impressed with the tail.
Thank you.
So
All right. All right. So next we are on to Pine Creek. Welcome to Pine Creek High School.
So we are getting ready to turn in. How's the traffic at Pine Creek? Do you know?
I think it's the same as every other school. Like during school hours, to get in and out is a little bit rough sometimes. But I don't think it's terrible.
Well, and I would say
Pine Creek has a reputation of the sports school, and I talked about this in one of our recent videos as well. That is true. They are good at a lot of sports. Other schools are better at some sports than Pine Creek, but Pine
Yeah.
Creek is known for its sports. But your kids are going to have to be
Very.
at the top of their game in order to play. So just think about that when you are, deciding, oh, I want my kids to play sports. Definitely, are they
Like top.
and they're going to play, or are they want more of a middle of the road school where they're going to get playing time and not be at the best school?
And that's the thing, because Rampart, Liberty, and now Pine Creek, they're all like in that same 5A
Yeah.
class. And so then it is the difference of like, is your kiddo good enough? Because a lot of there's a lot of good athletes here.
Yeah. Why don't you just pull into this parking
Yep.
spot here, and I'll get on kind of just. That's our pillow we use for filming. just go.
It
with
is what it
ladies
is,
and gentlemen,
guys.
today. But we're gonna get out and show you the school. Oh, here comes the bus, just in time.
Oh,
There you go.
look how cute.
Pine Creek Redo 2.0.
I hope that I'm making sure my mic is working. So this is
Mic
take
check.
2.
Take 2.
And I'm sure we had really good information that I'm trying to rack my brain about Pine Creek. So Pine Creek, first of all, when I think of Pine Creek, I'm like, they're blue and green. They're green, they're the Eagles, and I would say first thing that pops out in my mind about Pine Creek is their athletic programs. They are very, I guess, highly sought after because a lot of their athletic programs, so they have a really good, probably athletic director, and there's a lot of school spirit up here. So Pine Creek, I would say, is it the biggest high school in District 20, Lori, or if not second?
I would say
biggest?
size-wise,
It's
yes.
really big. They have extremely nice facilities, and they often, I guess, are kind of thought of. I know you said the golden child of District 20 was Academy or Air Academy,
They're the
but
goats.
sometimes I think it's Pine Creek.
I would say just historically Academy, just like Air Academy. But this one, yes, you can't get into this one unless you live in the area.
It is the only high school in District 20 that has a wait list.
Besides the Classical Academy.
Besides the Classical
school.
Academy. And so Pine Creek, I would say it's a very traditional high school, but it's a big school. There's a lot of kids that go here. What I also think of when I think of Pine Creek is that if we have clients that want a newer home in District 20, you have North Fork literally right across the street. You have Cordera right at the roundabout up
Cordera's
here.
that
You
way.
have the north part of Wolf Ranch that it also feeds into Pine Creek. And then if you want more of an established neighborhood, obviously Pine Creek right around the golf course. And with those developments, that's pretty much what the people that go to Pine Creek are. And once again, because you have to be choice, they don't allow choice because of the limited seats. You have to live in one of those areas to be able to even go here.
So great school, great option.
And
I'm glad
awful
it's not
views
windy out.
again.
Yep, terrible views.
Awful views. I do think like Pine Creek, it has to be physically one of the bigger high schools as well, Lori, because I know at the beginning of the year when all of the staff for the entire district come, like they always host things at Pine Creek because they do have big facilities. And this is a brand new thing this year as well. So Liberty High School had the district stadium housed at their school, but Pine Creek also, just new this year, district has adopted their football field as the District North
They did?
Stadium, yeah.
Oh.
So Liberty's known as District 20 South Stadium, and then Pine Creek has District 20 North Stadium. So when you
didn't know
look
that.
on your schedules now, if it says North, this is where you're at.
You're full of such good information.
Yeah, and that's all I got to say about Pine Creek.
Welcome to Discovery Canyon here. It is a beautiful day here. We're redoing this video. We first shot it, I think we talked about, and it was so windy here. I'm like, Kaylee, we have to redo this for you guys because it didn't do the schools justice and you couldn't really hear it. But this is Discovery Canyon. It is a K through 12 campus. I'm sure we've talked about that.
So
you
it starts all the way down there.
Right, elementary
Middle
school.
about there, and then high school entrance here.
And high school, and they do have like a little like football field. All the games are played at like the District 20 Stadium. They have baseball fields, a track back there as well.
It goes up that hill. You can't really tell, but
Yeah. So this is
anyways.
a full IB school. There's different, like, I guess, tracks per se. But you'll have PYP, the primary years, the middle school, MYP, and then the DP program
What does that
as
mean
well.
for people?
So that means to people is it's an international baccalaureate curriculum. You can look it up. It's a real international program. Like when you go live abroad, it is, that's how Europe does their curriculum. It's how Australia does their curriculum. It's how a lot of the private schools in like Asia do their curriculum. It is an international perspective towards education as well. And it's a lot of critical thinking, and the student drives their inquiry into that education.
You sound very professional.
I know, I used to teach in it, so that's why I know a little more about it. But they also have, don't know too much about that, but they actually have a careers program here, I believe, as well.
Oh, yeah.
And so it does the IB career program. So if you're looking at the district and you want that IB curriculum, and what also our clients like about this is they can drop their kids off at one place, although different times, right? But you do have that community sense, that community feeling. And the neighborhoods that feed into here, we're going to show you, was like Flying Horse is probably the primary neighborhood that feeds into here, along with Glen Eagle, Northgate Highlands, the farm.
Well, and above and beyond IB, I would say Discovery Canyon also excels in computer science programs.
Correct.
They have the teacher cadet program
where the kids can actually learn and do some, go down to
like
the middle
school
and the elementary school and do some teaching. They do have a lot of Project Lead the Way classes as well. So you're talking like biomedical engineering that has like a partnership with either CU Denver or UCCS, and you get that dual credit, and it's taught right here in the building. So kids come from all over to do that.
And again, like Pine Creek, 5 minutes down Powers from here.
Yeah, not far.
So if you have a high schooler and maybe they're interested in being a teacher and they want to do the teacher cadet program, but they also want to attend Pine Creek because of whatever, the district allows them at certain ages to be able to go to other buildings to partake in those.
Once they can drive,
programs.
I would say it becomes more of an option for kiddos. So this is a good overview of Discovery Canyon. You'll see you're real close to the Air Force Academy, I-25.
There's the academy right there.
Yep.
And again, just awful views.
Terrible views at all of these D20 schools. So little high school overview. We're going to go on to the next one. So there's different sections here in Flying Horse. Each one is a little bit different. This is an older section, I would say. You can see houses that are a little bit more, I don't know, they pull more of that brown color, more of a Tuscan feel for some of them, especially as you get back in there, you can see some of those tiled roofs.
And I would say there is a little bit of like traditional neighborhood feel. Everything is the concrete split rail, but there are also very custom homes. Like, look across the street, Lori. Can you show them?
Well, there are pillows in the way.
I know. I mean, some of these are like very custom, like 1.4, 1.7 million. And I know these ones are like back up to
Calistoga,
the golf course. And then there's some like across the street that are more like classic built homes. And then you also have patio homes up here. But I do think 800,000 is probably.
I did see one at 700 was a patio home. Actually, it was decently large, but it was just older. You know what I mean? I guess that's why their clients didn't like it, because it was just a little bit older.
Well, it is like that Tuscan feel, like you said.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a whole video on Flying Horse as well, where you can see like the clubhouse and the golf course. There's a whole social component to being here. You talk about master plan communities. This is probably like a little lake area right there. One of the most like, I don't know,
even
in-depth
compared to Denver.
Yeah, Denver has nothing compared to Flying Horse as well that I know of, that has like a steakhouse and wine lockers and clay tennis courts. That's Flying Horse. As you can see, we have little horse statues throughout. And then some of the homes up that hill are spectacular as well. Yeah. And then you get back in there, and that's kind of where some of the newer homes are, a little bit up this hill and ridge here. So that is a little bit on DCC, and we're going to wrap it up for you. surprise for you guys. We regrouped. We're unfilming another day.
We had to like take a break that day, refresh, start over,
just some of
and
those
pick up
days
where we
that
left off.
just don't go well. It's what was one of those. And so we are redoing a couple of videos for you
and
guys.
Lori got us these fancy little
Yeah.
things to hopefully help with any inclement weather. Because there is a little bit of wind. Look at the flag.
Yes. So we're at the Classical Academy.
Yes.
So this is a charter school in District 20.
Free of charge to attend.
Free of charge.
Free of charge to attend.
And
This is K through 12.
But there's quite a
but
wait
the-
list. Let's just be
There's
honest.
quite a wait list, and there's a secondary elementary for the Classical Academy that's what, maybe a mile south of here?
Maybe like 5 miles, 4 miles.
What?
It's down by the Pine Creek Golf Course.
Yeah.
I think it's
You
only a
think
mile?
that's 5 miles?
Well, I think it's more than a mile.
Anyways,
Okay,
it's
we'll go
pretty
with,
close.
how about we go 3 miles?
But this, the Classical Academy that's behind us is middle school and high school. Classical Academy, like Lori said, this is a charter school, but zero cost, although there is a wait list. They have more of a traditional educational
Curriculum?
experience with their curriculum. How else do you explain the Classical
Well,
Academy,
they have
Lori?
uniforms. I guess I would Google like classical education. It's probably just more back
It's
to
a
the
different
basics.
curriculum type.
Yeah, and I think people just like it because it's a charter school, something different.
Again, they have like an amazing setting. Like,
I
look
know.
at the mountains right behind. Here's their softball field, baseball field. Right below that is soccer, football. And then I will say that the
Air Force Academy.
size of the Classical Academy, like I want to say their class sizes for graduation are still very similar to most Academy District 20 cohort numbers.
Yeah.
And so it's not a small school at all.
And we're up here in Northgate, so neighborhoods in this area would be
Yes.
Northgate, Highlands,
Flying Horse, down to Pine Creek,
Glen Eagle.
Glen Eagle.
The farm is very close.
Oh, the farm is very close.
You could almost walk.
And this is super close. Like I-25 is just kind of on the other side of the Classical Academy. So even if you were down maybe in Peregrine, it wouldn't be that far of a drive here because you can just get on I-25. So we wanted to touch base on our, what do you call it? Our charter school here in District 20 and just kind of highlight what the Classical Academy has to offer. Again, if you're thinking this may be more of your vibe, definitely start those conversations sooner rather than later. See if they have room for your age of
Like
children.
if you're watching this and pregnant, maybe reach out to us.
I do think that might be true, Lori.
Well, that's a wrap on our wind-blowing 3-hour-long video that's going to be 10 minutes long. My hair's a little bit crazy now, but we just want to kind of
We wrapped it up though.
I just think it would help if I was moving to an area. I always think about that if I
We
was
are
moving my
missing,
kids.
before we wrap it up though, I
Okay,
think
yeah,
we should
go
talk
for it.
real quick
We can.
about Air Academy High School.
Yeah.
Because we aren't going on base today, guys. There's too many things gone wrong already.
We'll put
but
some pictures.
Air Academy High School is actually on the Air Force Base.
It is.
And so you go through security and through a checkpoint to get onto your high school. You had said though in the bond it's proposed to build a whole new.
I think it's brand new. Yeah.
I mean, they have some incredible real estate up there, and they have a huge ROTC program. Like that's
Yeah.
what I think of when I think of Air Academy. I know that they have many other things. I do think they have a lot of school spirit up there. They're blue again and silver.
Yeah.
And they're called the Cadets.
Cadets.
I thought it was Cadet.
Cadets?
I think that's what the announcer, when they played them, they called them the Cadets.
All right. Well.
So I don't know if
but
there's a
aren't they
difference.
like cadets? Wouldn't you be like the Air Force cadets?
But it is a K
It
instead
is?
of a C.
Oh, interesting. I didn't
So
know that.
I don't know. Cadets?
Maybe you're right.
I don't know.
But I would say it's like kind of like the golden child of the district. It's like what the district was founded on, the Academy District 20. It gets a lot of accolades, really well academics. It's a lot of people would love to say they go to the Air Force Academy for the prestige of it. But it is harder to get to. It's like on base, like we said. So you don't just like, I mean, actually, when you have, they have their own stadium. So like with soccer's, or I think even football, I want to say, is played there.
I
as
know
well.
not baseball, but
Baseball. Yeah, I've been to baseball games at the Air Force Academy for my
but they just played at the high school.
at the
fields.
at the high school field.
Yeah.
But it's on base. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on base. Yeah. And don't they have a swimming pool up there as well?
Yeah, I think so.
I just think of their ROTC program, like there was a lot of kids from other schools that bus up there, and that's even starting like freshman, sophomore year, and they'll bus up to Air Academy for that program. But I do think you're right. It's kind of the golden child. That building is kind of old.
It does probably need to be a little bit refreshed or whatever. So I will see if it passes. I don't know. It'll probably be like 3 or 4 years out.
But now that's what I just wanted to touch a little on Air Academy.
Yes, I know.
But then go ahead with
what was I saying? Oh, I just think if I was moving to another city and you can go to the websites and look at their pictures and whatnot, but just to actually see the physical space and the houses around it, even though it's windy out, and even though we really struggle, we'll do it again for middle school and elementary, and we're going to pull our crap together a little bit more. But I think it just helps to kind of see the places your kids might go to school and put a location to it. I think, I don't know, that was just kind of what I thought about if I was moving my kids.
Well, and to me, there is a very, I would still go on their school webpage. I would look at their home pages. I think the culture of the school is often reflected on the school home pages. A lot of these schools also have parent groups and Facebook groups and whatnot.
Take that with a grain of salt. Some parents are crazy.
I know.
You're not crazy.
I know.
I'm not crazy. Just some parents.
Just some. I know. But to me, the culture of the school is kind of on that. But I think you're right. A visual always helps. I actually don't mind that we were there at their lunches and stuff. Where are the kids hanging out? What are they doing? But you really can't go wrong anywhere in the district to me. Yeah. There's not a high school, and there's many that we haven't covered. They have, the village that is part online, part in person. They have, you wanted to go up to TCA, which is a charter.
I'll put some pictures. I think we did a couple of
academy.
videos of us driving in there before. So I'll try
but if you go to the ASD20.org website, you'll see all the different high schools there. They have an incredible website that you can really, sort through. And then a lot of times when Lori and I are helping people move here, and if the school is a big part to where you're going to be selecting to live, a lot of times at that point we can set you up with even a school tour, to where you walk through the school with a member of the.
And I think that really helps the kiddos, when they're coming here and they're you guys are out for a visit or whatever.
You can see it, feel it, touch it.
To walk it and have the kids know this is a good place. There are friendly people here, because it is scary sometimes to move especially during high school, middle school years, a little bit more, because I don't know, they're sad to leave their friends usually, just depending on what that situation looks like. But we can help you get in contact with some of our other clients too, or maybe have kids that age or in that school district, in that neighborhood. That has helped a lot of our clients too, as well. So anyways, that's a wrap, I think. Do you have anything else you want to add to that one?
No, I'm gonna finish our coffee. Okay. See, we got pretty close, but
we did. We made it through. It helped
we
us through.
made it through. We had a lot of grit
it was
today.
Such a rough one. It was just, how you have some of those mornings where you're like, we need to restart.
But we didn't give up, guys.
Put those numbers into your phone. We'd love to help answer all your questions on moving to the area, real estate here. We do it daily. So we'll talk to you soon.